That bad temper always calling. I shake it off, I'm trying to be here in the morning. I need the sun, it really rain when it's pouring. I need to change and get violent when shit gets boring. Lil' baby, I write hits when I'm bored. Pull up in a big body, no gang, 2 doors, no roof. Loud roaring out the coupe, uncouth. I might have to kill the scene, no juicer.
It's been a minute, and we back. It's been a couple of weeks, and it's no better way to start it with other than with a special guest. But you already know how the fuck we rocking. It's another episode of Bad for the Community. Drop a bomb, Tomo.
God, wait.
You supposed to be on point with it, bro. Like 2-week vacation and shit. Well, if you listening, you watching, we got a brand new special episode, and we got a special guest host. We got MonaVeli. Yes. Come on, claps, bro. Come on, bro.
Tomo falling off. Tomo falling off.
Thank you guys for having me. I know it's all early, like we're still waking up. It's the summer.
Yeah, nah, but we about to shake that off. We about to get into some fun shit today.
Facts.
But nah, first off, like with any guest we gotta let them know what you do. Why you here in the first place?
I'm excited to be here. I just dropped some new music. I got an EP we're working on. I got new music coming out. We got new visuals. So I'm here to just chop it up with y'all, talk about everything that I got going on.
Yeah, I seen your new single Wants and Needs. You got a brand new music video for that.
Yep.
Dope ass visual.
Thank you. Very
Who directed that? Like,
I directed it.
okay.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
Yeah, I do directing. I do creative directing, styling. So I did the treatment for everything. And then I do have like my business partner will actually put everything in production. So like he handled flights and like the stay and like the location. And then we worked with Killer Looks. He actually just did a dope ass video with Trevor Holmes too. Okay. So like he flew out there with us and we shot. When you say
flew, like I know you did that in the islands, right?
Yeah, we left the country, went to Costa Rica. And we shot all in the B&B we were staying at. It was like this tropical garden fortress. It was beautiful, and we shot all in one day. So we stayed out there for like 3-4 days. So we were actually able to like go enjoy ourselves out there. It was dope.
And that was the original plan to go to like were you guys already going to Costa Rica and it's like, oh, let's make a music video, or like you guys went to for the purpose of it?
The purpose was that like my business partner hit me up. Yeah, he hit me up and he was like, let's do the next video in St. Thomas. And I was like, that's dope. And then shit started changing and Costa Rica actually was like less expensive and you could get like a crazier place. Like the B&Bs were insane. Like it was like a fortress. It was beautiful. So we were like, we're going to go to Costa Rica.
That's a good excuse to go to Costa Rica.
Yeah, exactly.
That was your first time going over there?
Yeah, first time out the country. It was beautiful.
Oh, that's busting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And
the
it
video
like,
was fire, too.
Thank you. Yeah, everything complimented it. So, like, the outfits with the plants that we were in front of, it was dope. It was so dope.
Yeah, and to hear you saying that you directed that, like...
Yeah, I direct all my videos.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Thank you.
And you got a whole team behind you.
Not a whole team. It's probably, like, 3 of us.
That's a team though.
Well, yeah, but like we're so close knit that it's like even we're like we don't have a team. It's like, but no, you're right though. Like I said, my business partner, like he handles the production, like the flights and everything like that, like organizing that's everything. And then I actually have a media marketing and directing company that I just launched called K West Studios. So I have a on-site photographer. Her name's She Sees, and she's dope. She actually did my makeup. She was the model that you saw in that video.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and she does photography. She's dope. She's really dope. So yeah. So we're working with her. Going on. Yeah, working with her now, and yeah, definitely.
And you know what I was gonna say is the craziest thing, because I was watching an interview to prepare for this, and to find out that you went to Brockton High at the same time that I did.
You look mad familiar. Yo, I'm such an introvert.
No, the thing is, I wouldn't want you to remember me in high school. That's not a good memory. I was like a little nigga, just annoying, running around asking niggas for 50 cents so I could get a cookie. You feel me? Like that was me, bro.
Yeah, we could go on all day, but like, yo, do you remember so and so?
Yeah, no, it's just crazy because that school's just that big that you can go the whole 4 years. And I didn't do senior year. I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I moved.
Yeah, I did all 4 years. Terrible.
So when did you graduate?
2018.
Yeah, I'm 2017. So
yeah, I was gonna say I hated it. Like,
Bro, it's a person. It's a dead eye.
Yeah.
You don't know the vibes. He's
I was
just
gonna
silent because
say.
you don't know his.
Like, oh my God, this is like 4,000 kids in one school. Every class had like 1,000 kids.
And their goal was to just like rack up demerits on your
On
ass so that you could
on
just
dead
get suspended, bro.
I
Like,
only went to school like 100-something people, so like, yeah, don't.
What? I can't imagine.
and did you have a school where like if you were absent 4 times in a whole term,
Automatically failed
everything.
You automatically
It
failed
was
the
supposed
class.
to be like that, but some niggas was literally never there still, like graduating shit, bro.
But that's the
I feel
thing,
this
like-
nigga
I am
was
one
not
of those
there.
niggas. Yes,
I
yes,
kept
sir.
I kept straight A's, but then I never showed up. So like I would have to do extra work or whatever to like erase the F because it would
Yeah,
shoot right
facts.
back up to an A. So it was some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like all I had to do was show up 3 days in a row, still not do any work, just as long as I'm getting good grades or whatever, and it just shot back. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
some
they had some
bullshit.
shit called like a buyback.
Yeah.
Like, basically you
Yeah.
got to be on point for like the next week. It's like a
That's
contract.
probation.
Yeah,
I'm
they,
like,
they was introducing probation to
Fuck
high
my
schoolers,
mental
bro.
health, right?
You know?
Jesus. Like what the hell?
So what's the word with those walkouts though? Because we was talking
Oh,
to
there
C4
was
a little
one.
bit about
Bradley
it, you know what I mean?
Souffrant did one.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
even know where I was when he did it. I think it was like the year I graduated. He did it, or
Nah, because
Something.
he's
No,
he's even older than us. So
I
I
was
feel-
gonna
it was
say.
junior year of my junior year. So that was like 2016.
I'm trying. Maybe I like wasn't in school. Maybe I just didn't. I can't remember where I was, but I remember hearing about it. Yeah, I don't know.
She walked out. She was at the crib when she was at the walk.
I was about
No,
to say
say
I
that was
used
the
to leave.
walkout
I
early.
probably left on my own damn time. Like
Facts.
I used to walk out at like 11:30, 12 noon every day. Like all right, I'm finna head out.
So you just didn't give
That's
a fuck
enough
about
money.
the
No.
school shit.
I was done.
So
That's
when did you
valid.
know like you wanted to be an artist?
Oh, since I could talk.
Word.
Yeah, since I was a baby. Like I started off singing, and then I got hip to Erykah Badu, "Love of My Life," that song she has with Common, and she had like this little break in it where she raps in the music video, and I was just like on the floor. I was like, oh my God, this is what I'm gonna do. All of it. I want to do all of it. Yeah, I was like all of it. So I could already sing. I started taking vocal lessons, and then just started
What age
really
is that?
at vocal lessons.
Yeah.
I started taking vocal lessons when I was like 14, 15 years old.
Okay, so you knew from like
But
jump.
yeah, but like I grew up listening to like Etta James and like Anita
Okay,
Baker
word.
and people like that. So like
Soul singers.
yeah, so like I knew how to sing. It was kind of just like honing it, and, you know, learning like I did music theory.
Yeah.
And then so like after that I really just kind of focused on like, okay, I want to rap too, so I need to learn how to write. But
Facts.
I grew up on niggas like DMX and Rakim and Wayne and like the Locks and shit like that.
So wait,
like,
who exposed you to that? Cause
my mother.
All right, so
Yeah.
shout out to your mom for
Yeah,
real, because
for real.
to culture you like that, and like a lot of people like are in this game, but they don't know the history of
Yeah,
it. To like
niggas talking about they don't know
Facts.
Questlove. I was like,
Yeah,
what
facts.
the fuck?
That nigga's wildin'.
What? That nigga's wildin'. We're
Who
not
said
gonna
that?
say
Who
no
said it?
names.
Oh, okay.
You know who
yeah.
said that?
I don't,
Kirk.
but
Kirk.
Why is that? Is
Kirk.
that,
Gonna drop
is that nigga Kirk? Man, no cap.
Yeah, we were talking to. I was at like a writing session last night, and there was a 20-year-old in there, and somebody was talking to him about like the Dipset and Locks thing, and not to segue into that yet, but he had no idea who they were, and I was like,
Fools.
yo,
Not even
either,
Dipset?
either I'm an
Fools.
old ass young nigga, or I'm just like in
nah,
tune, because
uncultured.
that's fucking.
That nigga's an
Nah, I would
uncultured
say
swine.
that.
Yeah,
That's not-
uncultured.
that's
not-
So
that's
fine.
not-
Yeah,
You don't know who Dipset is?
That's what I'm
You never watched
saying.
Paid in Full to know who Cameron, Jim Jones?
You can
like,
know Cameron.
I'm
and still
like
not
the
know
meme,
Dipset, though.
bro. The fucking.
I would
the
say,
meme.
I'll say they just
Diplomatic
They're
music.
just out of the culture. They just, you know what I mean? That's not them.
Wait,
just,
are they an artist?
They were an artist.
Are you looking at me? I don't know.
They-
They,
No, I'm asking is this person an
Yeah.
artist? Oh, yeah, we're not talking about Kirk. All right.
Yeah, no, they were. And the thing is, like, they were like up freestyling the whole time. So you would have sworn this nigga like grew up
Yeah.
listening. And nope. I was like,
Be like
niggas
that,
was
man.
talking to him, and he was looking at him like, what? And they were like, you know, Locks, Dipset, the verses, and he's, who are these
like,
people? Are
no
dead
cap.
dogs. I was sitting back there like, I'm not, cause I'm only 21, so
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna say shit.
Nah, but
How
there's
sad
no,
for you.
there's still no excuse, because like I
It's all about
understand
what
as
you
a child, like
exposed
you need
to.
somebody to
Facts.
expose you to that. Like my
I'm gonna
uncle
yeah.
exposed me to Nas and like Rakim and all this shit.
Exactly.
But we got the internet now. What's your excuse?
Exactly. Like
don't
Kirk performed with Questlove,
facts.
so
I went
it's
to Night
also
Show a
it's
couple
just
times.
it gets to a point where it's just ignorance.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't want to hear that you're an artist. Like, you make music, but certain people, I'm like, yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that artist title is not reserved.
Yeah,
reserved
like,
for people
I'm
who are more invested into it than you are.
Exactly. Like, I'm very picky with who I would be like calling art, and it's not like a bad thing. It's not like you're on a different pedestal or whatever. But it's like if you just started rapping in college one day.
Facts.
Like, good for you,
Bro,
but like you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna listen.
You talk about that a lot.
I'm not gonna
like,
listen to your music like critiquing or any really like.
I know what I'm here for.
Exactly.
There's a couple bars here and there.
Exactly. Like versus someone who actually grew up listening to like Pink Floyd and
Facts.
like you get what I'm saying. Like they know music
what does your
beyond
musical
what they
palette
just
look
do.
like?
Exactly.
I think a lot. I speak on this a lot. Like anybody who listens to Bad for the Community knows like there's a whole bunch of niggas who basically they see someone who isn't like is popular, but they're not like that. Like they're not that crazy talented, and they think to themselves, "I could do that."
Exactly.
That can't be that hard.
It's so easy nowadays because of social
Gucci
media.
Gucci gang. I can put two words together and just repeat it.
Anybody's making music now. Like as long as you have a following. Like I've literally had personal like people that I know personally that I've like stopped talking to because they came up to me and was like, "Oh yeah, well, I'm a public figure. I have this type of audience already doing something completely different. So I might as well just start making music. I also just need some money on the side."
That's wild.
It's like,
that's whack.
Go to hell.
No, that's whack.
That's mad.
Go to hell, because like you got niggas like me and niggas like C4 that I know personally. Like this is our every day, all day. This is what we do. So like it's like a slap in the face. Like what the fuck?
Because it's just fashionable now to be a rapper.
Exactly.
And like you said the same thing. Like when to know to use that, you know, the artist word or rap, because that word don't carry the same weight it used to. Because then you tell people I'm a rapper and they be like, okay,
exactly.
And they just assume what type of time you on.
Exactly.
You know?
And I mean like that shit that like I said, it's fine. It's not no like better or worse, but it's just like watch your mouth around me. Because I consider myself an artist. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit, that Kanye. Kendrick. So you're saying that you have like that's what your palette is doing, like you're inspired by all of this shit, like let me hear what you're doing. So yeah, I'm very
I know you're just throwing out some names, like what's like the top influences that really I say like what are the influences that made you start the music, and then what's the influences that like makes your music what it is now?
Erica, like I said, big, like huge influence. Like I said, I seen her just singing and her whole confidence behind it, and she's doing something completely different with music. It was like poetry, because I started off like writing poetry before I really knew how to write any songs.
See, that's how it be.
Yeah,
that's the pipeline.
So exactly, and when I saw her rapping, I'm like, okay, shorties can do this. Like, cause I was already hip to female rappers, but I'm not Queen Latifah. I'm not like there was already kind of that look to him, and then I saw her, as hard as she was coming off, but still her, like I'm still a singer. Lauryn Hill, I got more exposed to the rapping side of her, and I was like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. But my mother grew up listening to, like I said, Rakim, and we were always listening to Stevie Wonder. So it would like, we literally had like a big record player, and it would switch like throughout, like in a minute. It would go from Parliament to Rakim to Stevie Wonder, some Nina Simone, Erykah Badu, and it so like all of that just kind of like that's what I was like, I just need to do this shit. These niggas are like making you feel something. Yeah, like it's like a vibe. It was just like you transcend like without drugs and shit like that. I'm like, I didn't want to make people feel like this. And I have the gifts naturally to make people feel like this. I just need to learn how to, construct this shit. So I did that. And now today, like, artists like Smino and Masego, like, they really inspire me to stay authentic with my own sound. And not, like you can be successful. You niggas are successful by being authentic. Like, I don't have to do no trendy shit.
See,
I can stay on my.
That's another question.
I can, like I can love live instrumentals and still come off like with the inspiration that DMX gave me, because that's how I rap type shit. But like I still sing, and you get what I'm saying? Like artists like that and Kendrick, they inspired me to just go crazy. They keep that like spark of why I started this shit going.
So how do you balance that? Because like, as special as those people that you name, like Kendrick, Smino, the game
Doja
is
Cat
just
too.
watered down by a lot of other
Cat.
people, where like it might have you start questioning like, damn, like do I gotta do this to like play the game? You know what I mean? Like,
I've definitely went through that.
And how do you balance that?
It's not even a balance. You just got to shut it off completely. Well, I shouldn't say that, because you could very easily like slip into your own like, oh, I'm gonna make my own shit. I don't care who listens to it.
And then nobody be listening.
Exactly. So like, I'm lying. You do need to find a balance, but like, it's always about your intention.
Facts.
Like it's about like where you start from. Like, why are you making the song? You get what I'm saying? Or why are you making whatever you're making? Am I making it because it sounds like what I should be making? Am I making it because I think this is what other people want to hear? Or am I making it because like I have something to express?
Yeah.
So what are you making music for?
And then because I have something to express. But then when it comes to the publishing side of things, you get what I'm saying? Like, so you created the art, but now you have to release it. That's where like the whole rollout and marketing comes in. So that's where the balance of how do I display this? Why should people listen to this? What am I gonna do to keep people captivated? Like little things that I can change now, and it's not necessarily being trendy, but it's finding a way to capitalize off your authenticity.
Yep.
Facts.
Because you have to.
You're competing with mad people. Like,
exactly. Like regardless, yeah.
You're not even just competing with people. You're competing with companies. Like,
exactly.
Pump my
like
shit
machines.
instead of going on Netflix
Exactly.
or YouTube or whatever the case is. There's so many people saying, "Yo, click my link in my bio." Why am I gonna click on your link?
Exactly.
I know someone. You know about that.
Yeah. I was about to say, how do you pick like what you want to drop?
Shit, I'm actually like, I don't even know. That's a good ass question. It's kind of like, because I'll like write something, or I'll have something like that I've been wrote, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be my next drop. But then I'll get a new beat and write something crazy like in one night, and I'm like, okay, I already have, like, as soon as I wrote it or while I'm writing it, I can see the visual, I can see who I want on the song, I can see exactly what I'm wearing when I'm performing this shit. So I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be, you get what I'm saying? And then just finding a way to, you know, make it cohesive to what I'm already working on or what I just rolled out. But yeah, that's basically it. Whatever I'm inspired by the most at that time.
How hands-on do you be like with the beats and stuff? Like, are you there while the producer's making it? Or do you have somebody to just send you beats?
I usually get like beat packs sent to me, and
so
then
it's
like
the
I'll build relationships with like producers that consistently send me fire. Like, I'll make sure I'm like, you know, I'm putting you on. I made beats in, like, I went to school in Brighton for a little bit, for like a little bit less than a year. And in the music course, he was teaching us like how to use beats, and I actually think we were using Ableton.
Wow,
and and it was like, I think I was in like sixth grade, fifth or sixth grade.
What school was this?
And then it was.
Oh, you said Brighton, so this not in Brockton.
No, not Beulah. Okay. Beulah was in Boston before Brighton. Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. I didn't like the school, but
so you was living in like Boston before you moved to Brockton?
I've been like, lived in Virginia and Saugus for a little bit, Boston a couple times, but Brockton's always been like the base. Always ended up back in Brockton.
Yeah.
But I ended up moving before like I could really get into it. But I was like, I want to like do that shit. That's kind of what really sparked the whole, I'm gonna do music all the way. Like this is what my life is. Fire. Either I'm gonna produce, I'm gonna write for niggas, or I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna like either way, or I'm gonna do it all, and that's kind of where I'm at now. Like, I really do want to get into like learning production and shit though.
That's lit.
Yeah, that's fire. Yeah.
Nah, before we get to the like, I definitely want to ask you about the like how you feel about, you know, the Brockton like the music landscape. But first, I wanted to ask like, what's your process like when you're making music? Because I know you value like the lyricism aspect of music.
Yeah. Usually usually when I'm mad is like when I write my best shit, or if I'm feeling like,
you got the ops in mind,
disrespected.
I feel that.
Yeah, like when you're really like, you know what, fuck all this, I'm back in my bag. Like, that's when the most like raw, authentic shit comes out, and it may not even be, like no DMX type shit. Like, I might be singing, like, cause I have a song where I'm singing the hook in French. Type shit. So but it's like, if you're listening to like, if you translate it, it's some real shit. Like, don't fuck up. Like, remember who you're fucking with. Type vibes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just all about like my mood and the message that I'm trying to convey.
Word.
What's your ethnicity?
Without oversaturating it with like being too preachy or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm West Indian, Cape Verdean, Irish, and French.
Cape Verde? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gang.
Gang.
What island are people from?
What island? Fogu.
Brian over here. But that's dope. That's still dope. That's why you made your way to Brockton. That makes a lot of sense.
I was going to say, my mother's generation, though, they were so ignorant, not to be a dick, but they, like, my grandmother, they all spoke fluently, like, no problems. That was a community. Mm-hmm. My mother's generation was kind of, like, watered down.
Americanized.
Exactly. So they didn't want to learn how to speak it, and so they kind of just, like, here I am not knowing how to speak it.
Nah, you gotta pass down the culture. That's a fact.
No, I plan on getting back in touch.
But how do you feel about like what's going on with Brockton? Cause like we get in love, like there's a lot of artists that are finally getting the light they deserve.
Exactly.
You see with Van Buren. I know you mentioned C4 and the whole SoundLab, like what they got going on. Like I really see how they just taking care of their business.
Exactly. Niggas are not playing games. I'm excited to be part of it. It's like I've been part of SoundLab since I was 15 years old.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, like
C4 is telling us.
Yeah, like I'm so proud.
Cause there was like a fire, another one, or was
a
like
fire.
Like how did the other one like the original SoundLab that they had?
We can't talk about it on camera.
Oh, you can't.
No, I'm just playing. I'm joking, but I don't know all the details to be able to be like, whoop, bam. But I know we couldn't go there no more, and then they got a new spot. And this spot, it's honestly like
it's busting.
Yeah, it's busting. Like like I feel like I built it when I bring niggas there. Like I had an artist from Springfield called named Mac Way come out for a session with J Rose. And he was just like, he's never been to Brockton. And then he pulled up there and he was like, this shit is like, I didn't know y'all had this out here. Yep. Shit like this. And I was like, yep. Like this like me, that, like this me. Like, yeah, but it feels really good. And to hear Brockton a part of the conversation now. Because niggas have been talking about, it was either like the Boston hip hop scene or it was like the New England hip hop scene.
Yeah.
And I like everybody in Brockton was like, okay, so should we go to Boston? Like, and that's why you had so many artists trying to rep Boston. Mm-hmm. Like even niggas from Worcester. Repping Boston or whatever. Or just straight up like I rep the 617 or whatever because it's the same area code. But it's like now you hear niggas like, I'm from Brockton.
Facts.
We got our own shit going on. Like y'all need to tap in with us because we're not trying to be Boston, but like we need to be recognized as part of the New England hip hop scene, and we earned our spot.
I think that's the easy thing to do, cause like on a national level, if you said, "Oh, I'm from Brockton," you'd be like, "Where?" "Oh, Boston." Yeah, and that makes
exactly.
But like, if you really take the time to really build like what's going on in the city, you can make it a household name.
Exactly, and that's why I do events. Like high end type of event, like the event company literally is named High End, and we do like pop ups, we do extravagant events, and it's like. You show up, you look good, and it's always to like we have somebody from Virginia coming to perform at the next one, September 18th. I'm gonna be posting about that soon. But like we have like bottle girls, and we're gonna have menu, like a catering menu and shit like that, but it's affordable. It's still a vibe, like it's still a kickback, 420 friendly. Niggas are gonna be there. You're gonna see your favorite artists from out here, you're gonna get put on the new ones. It's like just making the city look good. You get what I'm saying? It makes niggas want to come out here the same way niggas would want to come out to Boston or go out to Boston for any like club or event. Yeah. Like we got shit out here. There's a reason to come out here. There's quality shit out here.
Word.
Like, I think we're starting to realize that. Like I feel like, as an artist, you feel like you got to run to LA or Atlanta. Yeah. But why don't we make them have a reason to come to Boston?
Exactly. And I think Van Buren regularly do a great job with that shit. Like almost every video is shot like right in niggas' backyard. Like these niggas shot a video on dogs. Like bro, these niggas shot a video at Brockton High, and I was like, yo, these like they made Brockton High look like something, honestly, because the camera work is crazy, and the whole video is insane. It's some quality shit. Like you got, who was it, Vince Staples? They posted Vince Staples watching the video, and these niggas, I think, were in Brockton in the video. And I'm like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Vince Staples was in Brockton?
No. Vince Staples, like, reposted, or he, like, recorded him watching.
That was Brent, right?
It was Brent
Fires. Okay, yeah. Brent Fires recorded him, like, himself watching Van Buren. And I don't know if they were in Brockton, But most likely, because they're always, you get what I'm saying? They're always repping Brockton.
It's hard.
So exactly. So that makes niggas proud. Now niggas are like, yeah, me too. Like I'm from Brockton too, me too. Like
me take pride in that. Yeah, for real. Nah, shout out to Buren. Like Saint Leo is a ET. He's a superstar.
He's a problem.
He's a superstar. Like,
no bullshit. I was
can't
watching
wait to see where they at.
Tyler the Creator's Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
And all I
could
could
saying
see,
Lollapalooza.
Yo, on dogs.
like,
that's why I knew what it was called until he kept saying
no
it.
He said that mad times, and he was like, I know it's Lollapalooza,
Right.
but I call it Lola.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this nigga's a fuss.
But yeah, like Saint Leo, I guess, was like that's all I was thinking about when I was watching Tyler. I'm like, yo, Saint Leo has this star quality. Like this nigga could do this shit. Like I see him doing this. And so yeah, it's just, I'm proud to know niggas and proud to be from Brockton.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That nigga gotta come out talking like Tyler with it though. You know what I mean? What did this nigga say yesterday? He's like, my legs longer than these niggas' legs. I don't know about that. What he said? He's like skin glowing, pockets heavy,
I'm dead.
House dumb.
You know what I mean? Garage silly.
Yo,
that shit was comedy.
But I know you got a relationship with C4, and that's another artist that you know I wish everybody paid attention because that nigga's a horse.
That nigga
like, I don't know too many people who work harder than him.
He is the best performing artist, in my opinion, the best hip hop performing artist in Massachusetts.
yeah. Oh, most definitely. Ain't nobody putting on a show like him.
You got any collabs coming with him?
With him?
Mm-hmm.
I wish he was here to see that eye roll, huh?
Nah, he gonna see
like,
it.
yeah, I was gonna say I did it for the
see
camera, but now we have a few songs, but nothing planned like to release yet. So and he was he's supposed to be on the EP. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He's supposed to be on the EP, but like you said, he's a workhorse. Like I see that nigga every day, and it's still hard to like catch.
That's what I'm saying. I see the nigga every day too.
And he just be running from one place to another, like
road running.
He be cooking though. It's like he's still
in the
working
studio all the time.
It's valid.
All the time.
Nah. So what other people are you working with, collabing?
We got a feature with TsuSurf.
That's fire.
That's gonna be on the
fire.
EP.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Battle rap legend.
How'd you get that?
Shit, paid and hit the nigga up.
Yeah,
Man, we talking money.
Put in work, but I mean, like
sense.
even then, it wasn't even really about the money. Obviously, you gotta pay niggas, but
you gotta be. Like,
I was gonna
valid,
say, like, yeah, don't just think like, oh, I'm me, but yeah, like I hit that nigga up and it was just great vibes. Like we had a studio, like we hit him up, and like the way that I move, my business partner hit me up and was like, yo, can you get shit ready? Like we have a TsuSurf. I could get you a TsuSurf feature today. So I hit up my people, got the studio set up. He comes out here, mind you, and he was like, yo, he been to 8 because he was doing like a feature run in Boston, like his last day out there. So he's like, every studio, we went to 8. They went to 8 studios before they came to the one that I invited them to, and they were like, niggas didn't have water. Niggas didn't have like AC or fan or anything like that beforehand. Like, so he was comfortable.
No amenities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was like, niggas offered him water. Like he got snacks and shit. Like it was a well set up studio. The vibes were right. It was DJ Washington Studio DAP.
Fire.
Okay.
Yeah. She gonna be mad that I told niggas that she got snacks, but because
we don't got snacks for everybody. Just TsuSurf loving.
Hey man, snacks be reserved for the. You know,
and I hit up Hum Beats beforehand.
Word.
He sent me like a little beat pack. Pulled out one, started writing to it like a couple hours before we even got to the studio.
Gotta do it.
It was my shit was done, the hook was done, so all I had to do was lay it down and then just let him vibe out. And he probably spent like an hour and some change, like really zoned in writing some crazy shit for this. Like it's not like he just pulled up and just threw whatever on there because niggas gave him money. Like he really sat back, he caught a vibe, he like pulled some real shit from like it's a real shit and I can't wait to show it to niggas. Like I can't wait for this shit to drop.
We can't wait for that too.
We're going to Jersey very soon.
If we don't see that C4 feature on the EP, we gonna see that nigga.
Yeah, nah, me too. I'll hold him down while y'all fuck him up, cause
Nah, we not gonna fuck him. That's our nigga. We not gonna do it.
Me and Tomo can't. Tomo's. I don't know. Tomo got.
Y'all hold him down then. Shit, I fuck him up.
I can hold him down. Yeah.
How to say? I've known him long enough. I fuck him up.
Yeah, that's funny. But nah, I know you were talking about the locks and Dipset and it like brought me back to what you were saying with just like the energy that you tap into, and I think that like that Verzuz was kind of a reminder of like I think that's just an innate energy within like rap. I feel like rap is like maybe that's just personal to me, but like rap is at its best when it's competitive.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You know?
Yeah, because it brings up, like, that's kind of why niggas started rapping. It's not why, but you get, like, that's
There was
what
competitions though.
I was gonna say. Like, that's what really like
battles,
pushed
you know, like,
it. Yeah, like it's when Nas and Biggie, and then when Nas and Biggie,
Jay,
Nas and Jay, and then when niggas thought Biggie and Pac were like, this is what, or when niggas thought Nicki was beefing with any bitch that came out ever. Yeah. Like,
what wasn't she? Wasn't she?
That's what people was saying.
Couple times, but
yeah,
there's people starting to beef, man.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that was always like. That's where you really see niggas come out, like where you really see where niggas came from. You know what I'm saying? Like if you put like 4 niggas that consider themselves artists or rappers in a room, it's kind of like that's where you strip an artist bare. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing a cypher soon with CWTFB.
Word.
And like I don't usually do shit like that, obviously, but I've done battle rap before. I've won. I'm against all men. Like, I know like that, but that's what I mean. Like, you need shit like that every once in a while to like really kind of humble you and bring you back to like the core essence of like my lyricism and what I do, and like the essence of what's behind anything that I may say, no matter how I say it on the track.
Facts.
Like, I just got to get real gutter and like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just straight up.
So what was that the conversation around that though? Around like the way that those performances went down that night? Because it was basically like a concert. Like, if anything,
I think that's what like Verzuz has turned to.
It
like, now that
should've
everything's
been.
open, because that was in Madison Square Garden. I think that was Madison Square Garden, bro. Like, so for them to like do that in MSG like that, and I heard, you know,
Cameron getting booed in MSG. That's bad.
What fucked me up is that
That's bad.
the Lock shouted out Max B before Dipset.
That's bad.
And then these niggas was walking around with the IE ass face just behind them, like, damn, couldn't say nothing, because like, what the fuck? That was supposed to be your boy.
But now you could really tell that Locks, like, they was preparing for that one. And Dipset was like, all right, we gonna show up.
Yeah, because they're touring.
Them niggas was kind of fucking like.
Diplomats don't even link like that no more.
I was about to say them niggas was kind of like whatever, and somebody was trying to say, oh, it was because the DJ, like. Whatever the fuck, I'm never getting on stage.
No chemistry between them.
Exactly.
They're not tight like that. But the Locks,
they probably was.
They
probably just assumed the next one was gonna send out the show sets, and the next one just assumed the next one was gonna do it, and nobody hit up the DJ, and the DJ was like, "Why y'all mad? I got your songs." Like, no, that shit's crazy.
And that might have worked for like the old verses when it was just on IG, and you just play your song and you let it vibe. But now we performing this. It's about the energy too.
Yeah. Niggas too old to be doing shit like that though.
I was about to say,
if you're gonna be on stage with your music, assume that you need a show set.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck.
I'm surprised, like, for those niggas, like, I'm surprised that, not surprised that they didn't know the words, but I'm surprised that after this many years in the game, it's still like that, like, on stage presence isn't just natural. You know
that's
what I mean?
The difference what we were talking about between like I'm not gonna say Jadakiss is a full blown artist, but that nigga is like. This nigga's a rapper. Like, you get what I'm saying? He's an entertainer. He's like, this is what I want to do.
He's
like,
mastered his craft.
He had a plan. You get what I'm saying? Whereas like Jim Jones and them kind of ended up famous because they rap. But they'll no. Dipset. But like they'll straight up say some shit like, I'm not no rap nigga. Like, you'll hear them say something like that.
You know what I mean?
Jadakiss is like, I'm whatever the fuck you want to call me. I own Smart Water type vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so maybe there's a difference between street niggas who rap and rap niggas who just happen to be in the street.
Exactly. Like I said, Jada had a plan. All his niggas had a plan. We're gonna do this rap shit and we're gonna do this with it. We're gonna do this after. We need to make sure that our shit looks like this so we can get to this point and be able to do whatever the fuck else we want to do. Whereas like
taking that shit seriously.
Dipset was like, yeah, we getting a whatever to perform. Just get on stage.
we can use the bag.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
That probably is. Now, my question is for all of y'all: which verses do y'all want to see?
Nicki and Drake.
Nicki and Drake.
Because Nicki's winning, bro. And that's the thing is that I don't
like,
now that
Nicki
wants to revisit.
Now that it's in person, with the fans in attendance, Drake's not winning, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
They couldn't do that. They couldn't afford that with both of them in attendance.
Oh yeah, they don't got the bag.
I don't give a fuck who's sponsoring.
But I'm telling you.
But yo, I don't even know if there would be a winner at the end of that.
They wouldn't. I mean,
everything that both of them has ever dropped,
it'll be one of those celebration of the artist.
I was gonna say
nah,
in this BFTC world of this imaginary, you know, like verses right here, and there has to be a winner.
Who do you want to see Wayne? Who would you want to see?
It's not about who do we want.
No,
to
I'm
see.
saying, but Wayne and like, who would you want to see Wayne go up against? Who do you think could go up against Wayne?
Go up against
Kanye.
Jay? Nah. I want to say
Nah,
Kanye.
Jay for sure. Too.
Jay-Z?
Nah, I mean,
somebody more in his like, cause their eras are kind of like off at a certain time.
50 already. No,
50 could
can't
do
be.
it.
I was gonna say
50 could do
50
it.
could do it.
The longevity, though.
it gotta be somebody
Bro,
from
'cause
down
that's the
south
thing.
though.
You just
Like,
need 20 songs.
Yeah, 50 got it then. I'm giving it to 50 over Wayne. But only
Oh,
because
for hits?
But only
If
because
you playing
a lot of
20
Wayne's hits are ass, like actually bad.
Whoa.
Like, bro, I'm telling you, that 2009 to 2011 era, bro, Wayne was dropping some straight garbage, bro.
Yo, he didn't come back until like 6 foot, 7 foot.
That's
drop.
what I
was like,
yeah,
okay.
I was about to reference
I said the same shit. That shit dropped, and I was like, let me start.
I was like, who this
But
nigga?
before that,
My
it's
soul
like,
shot
damn,
motherfucker
Wayne.
around and cut my head off.
Yo.
Nah,
what?
wait, hold up. I gotta. What gets a bigger reaction? Many Men or a Millie?
A million.
Maybe not.
Depends on the crowd.
Maybe not many.
Depends on the
A million.
I don't think many
A
men is his
million.
biggest song.
Many Men's not his biggest.
You gotta put it up
No,
against
I
in
was
the
gonna
club.
say,
You gotta put it up against in the club.
21 questions at least.
I was gonna say,
in the club
in the
or
club.
birthday. The birthdays. That nigga has a birthday song.
There's gonna be
Yo,
there's gonna be a
like,
part
what?
where he just drops all the music and the
Nobody-
crowd's just gonna be like, Many Men.
Soon as hold on, wait
that
a
shit
minute,
gonna be
because
hard.
as soon as you hear go, everybody stops. He didn't even start rapping yet,
that
and
shit gonna be
everybody's
But what's
already
that build
on
up
the
to
floor.
a Millie? Like the build up is like
a million.
nah.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
that's my
It's a hard
shit.
build-up. I
No,
feel like-
because
I feel
I
like
Like
was
the moment you
big
hear it,
reaction.
everybody's gonna be like, oh.
like I run out
lose
like
their
you just like
minds.
I just heard 99 and 2000s when I hear a Millie. Like I will
Yeah.
stand in the middle of the floor and rap
Yeah,
the whole
the whole
shit
verse,
violently,
whole
like
No hooks.
violently on dogs,
Tougher
like
than
no breath
Nigerian.
on deck. Oh my! Don't get me
Songs are
started.
full. I feel like it'll give it like it depends on the crowd, like we said.
It does.
But I do think it got to be someone who's like also from the same area as Wayne.
I was gonna say it got to
Who's,
be
like,
someone
low-key,
from down
someone from the
south.
south. Because I feel like
I'm thinking Ti, but like
T.I.
T.I.
get
I would say T.I. get
No, but and
Yeah,
I would put T.I. against like another ATL legend.
yeah,
could
we talking about
could
the
be Ludacris.
yeah, that'd be a
versus
good one.
T.I. Ludacris versus T.I.
That'd be a really good
Ludacris
one.
already went though. He went against Nelly.
He did.
Yeah.
Nelly was
Jadakiss already
playing
went
country
too.
country
odd.
hits
Jadakiss already went too. So
I didn't say
by himself though. That's
I'm
different.
Oh, Jadakiss did go twice. He was he washed the other nigga too. Who was
I don't exactly. You feel me?
Yeah,
I'm saying,
they
I
said
think
his
he could do
streams
it.
went up like 200%.
Yeah.
Since
No,
the damn-
yeah.
since- that shit's crazy.
and I
He
just
got on
love
the
the
Kanye
attention
album.
of real rap. You
Yeah,
feel me? Like,
exactly. And he was like, it was kind of like an in your face type of thing without having to say, like, look at what happens when you really take your shit seriously. I didn't even have
Facts.
to try to body you. Like, I
Yeah,
came on
because
here and
nice.
did what I did, but because you was lacking, nah, I'm
Drop
like,
the
y'all, that
smooth
both of their streams should have did something.
Yeah.
Like, nope, you ain't hear shit about
Like,
Dipset.
anything, Dipset
Yeah.
streams might have gone down from
No,
wherever,
nobody
from
wanna hear
wherever
the
low
song
point it was
anymore.
at already.
Nobody wants to hear them anymore because they're gonna be thinking about them screaming over the track when they were at the performance, watching them live. Like that shit's crazy. Damn.
All right, wait, okay. So we gotta go back.
Think of nobody to go up against Wayne.
Yeah, no,
Probably,
I don't
for
know.
real.
Other than
Really?
he said Kanye, but
I
like,
think 50
feel like
is
it's
fair.
mismatched.
I think
feel like
50
it's kinda
versus
mismatched.
Wayne
I
is
feel like-
actually fair.
I feel like Kanye's it is a mismatch because
Because
Kanye.
Kanye's,
I would say-
Kanye's
I was
gonna
gonna
no,
force
say,
Kanye
it.
got way
like,
too many
Kanye,
vibes.
yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Especially because Wayne not really a performer like that. And if you getting on that stage,
It'll probably
that's
be
why
Wayne and Future, Wayne and Thug. Or something.
Hell, what the fuck?
Wayne and Future.
Wait a
said
minute,
War
Wayne,
so
and, Wayne
quick.
and Young Thug would
I see
actually
Thug,
be.
but not
I was gonna
Future.
say
Young
Thug
Thug
for
would
the sake of
actually-
just like how easily they're comparable.
Yeah.
but we not.
They,
doing
no, because they're both down south, and like there was a minute, like they kind of have the same thing. Like when it comes to peaking there, in
Yeah.
there, like for a minute, Young Thug was everything. Every
Harder
single
five.
thing was fucking crazy,
Facts.
and then he went through a little hiatus when niggas. He was kind of oversaturating himself on features. Niggas wasn't really listening to him, and then he dropped Jeffrey again, and niggas stopped.
Shit was hard.
Like dropped the world. So like, honestly, that's a good ass fucking comparison.
Yeah, Young Thug's
Not
good,
comparison,
I
but
still
that would be
think
Future
that
though,
would
I
be a
don't think
great
I don't think
versus.
Future's
Future,
good.
I still think Wayne would win, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
just because of his impact. Well,
I-
even then, shit, I
I
don't know.
will
We
say,
get into that all day.
all I'm saying is that 2009, 2011 Wayne. I don't remember a point where there was.
Yeah,
a
but what about 2005 to 2009? That's
that's
I was gonna
busting.
say,
What
that
about
was a-
Hot Boys
all
Wayne?
I'm saying
Problem.
is there was a smooth 3 years of that man's career where the music was unlistenable.
He wasn't fucking with Young Money.
Unlistenable.
Not, bro.
Oh,
it was
fucking with Young Money.
unlistenable, bro.
Probably when he started doing drugs.
You don't like
For when he
real,
started
'cause-
doing heavy, yeah.
Cause he didn't even smoke like when he first started. He didn't touch
I hope
nothing.
not. He was like a little kid.
He used to get mad. No, but he was like 15, but you know the type of shit niggas.
Yeah,
He's
no
from
cap.
New Orleans. Like, what the fuck? He
Yeah,
got shot already. Like,
wait. But the thing is that period you were talking about, he wasn't even rapping, bro. He was on his like rebirth skateboard
we listened
shit,
to mad
bro.
songs.
That's what I'm saying.
Chop the
I-
world.
Nah, Merk
like-
was here. Merk was here, and he was showing me mad songs like from that.
was showing him the Young
mad,
Money songs.
Mad Wayne songs.
You don't fuck with Bedrock, bro?
No.
You
He
don't-
showed him every
Sorry,
girl,
bro.
and
Put
then
that
he was
pussy
like,
on
Every
Sidelines,
girl,
bro.
every girl so
What?
bad, bro. That song's so bad.
Okay, but
Bedrock,
then,
Bedrock
Yeah, he went
is
to girls
Bedrock
like
is
I am lesbian.
Bedrock is one of the
Don't do
better
nothing.
songs that came out of that era. But even that, compared to Wayne's catalog, is not up there, bro.
I think.
Okay, but that's 2 years, bro.
I feel
Out of a
like
20-year
he
career.
was
3.
he was just in a different space of his artistry then, so I couldn't even really.
You know,
And when you
Rebirth
at the
was
top
chips
like
too,
that,
I
man.
like the song.
He probably just had it.
but of
he was
course he
pro-
wasn't spitting like Wayne.
Yeah, he probably had his Kanye moment. Like when you at the top of the game, like you just feel like you got to do something completely different. Feel
Like
me?
How to Love, bro. What the
shit,
fuck?
Kanye shit was heat though when he did it.
Not at first.
Okay, so
808s and
he said
Heartbreak.
not at
When?
first.
No. Like people grew. Like I'm talking about the popular, like
Oh, yeah,
consensus
no, I don't
opinion.
make it- I don't
Like,
make it
people
not
grew
fire.
I was
on-
gonna say
Oh,
808s
yeah.
was still 808s was still fire, bro. Like all the like the radio songs from that album are pretty fire, bro. Love Lockdown is the only exception I give. That song's chips.
That's not hard, man.
Yeah, I was about to
about to
say
say,
that's one of the
yeah,
ones
yeah,
I would
fucking
actually give
I
it
feel
to.
like the beat's hard, but
Heartless,
that,
Love Lockdown.
Heartless is cool. Heartless, I'll give you that, but Love,
Love Lockdown is
no-
better than Heartless.
Yeah. The video too is hard.
The Heartless videos are full.
No, the Heartless video is cool because he had like the cartoon.
That animation shit was
Yeah,
hard.
but then
Yeah.
Love Lockdown, it had like the African drums and shit. I think.
I
If
heard the song. I seen the video. I just think that it's not
That
that.
shit
I
was
just,
scary.
what? Oh nah. I just feel like that song is like, to me, it's just like, damn, bro, you was on some shit with this one, man. It's not busting to me. It doesn't really
Yeah.
sound that good. His voice, the auto tune on there, is layered a little too heavy. The lyrics are mad simple. It's actually like shitty lyrics. Like, yeah, nah, it's not busting to me, bro. I'm sorry.
Nigga had heartbreak, bro. He don't give a fuck about the lyrics, bro. He trying to get this pain off.
What do you
bro.
think
So then how
the
do-
best song from a Boston artist? What? No, I shouldn't even say Boston. What is like the best song that has come out from like a New England artist this year? In y'all
This
opinion?
year?
This
Yeah,
year?
so far.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
I
This
gotta
year, the best song, Rob ain't dropped this year. So
Bro, I got some
Nah,
unreleased shit that could be on that list.
it ain't
no
dropped though. It
bullshit.
ain't
I'm
dropped.
not
Tomo
gonna
know
hold
the
you.
answer.
Wait.
2021, right?
You know the answer.
Yeah, so far.
We on by New Mix.
Yeah. Nah.
Nah, that's
I'm not
a
gonna hold you. I don't even like.
It's kind of busting.
I like
bro.
that question, but I don't like it because then it's like there's so many niggas.
Your favorite?
Trying to
There's
think.
so. I'm not gonna lie, his album is tough. Like I don't know if you had a chance to
Ooh.
listen to, but like
Thank you.
niggas ain't making albums like Nate made an album. Like Nate made a concept album.
He said something about what's his name, Thundercat earlier. So
Yeah.
I can tell it's
Oh,
good
yeah.
vibes.
Nate don't even listen to rap.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't listen to hip hop music.
Like Nate's
Oh,
a great
wow.
rapper, don't even fuck with it.
Wow.
I fuck with rap, but I don't really listen to it like that.
Yeah.
It's not like
You can
my
respect
most.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
facts.
I'm
You
like
Came
that with
in, nigga
country
was listening
music.
to elevated music, bro.
Yo,
That's
this nigga was with the
Facts,
I'm like,
niggas
okay.
wild.
I've been talking about going to a rave lately though, so maybe that was like an affirmation that I'm
Fair, right?
gonna find one.
Hey, but yeah, if you got the time, like definitely listen to his album. Like
Oh yeah, of
for
course.
real, like,
yeah,
no,
of
appreciate
course.
it.
You
top
got
to
time
bottom,
to
like I remember being at a listening session. That was a moment. Like that.
Yeah, that shit was actually mad fire.
I can't wait to see niggas blow up. That's
Facts,
dope.
right?
No.
Same, you already know.
I'm trying
The
to think
whole
about
area.
what dropped. Cause it's mad songs.
There's too
too.
many. Like
So
even
true.
the
It's
Van
not just-
Buren.
it's
Like
not
I was
just
about to say
rap
Van
either.
Buren dropped
Album.
like 8 shits already.
Yeah, you know?
It's
Beat
not
drop.
just rap either. You saying just
Exactly.
rap songs or just like songs?
I think she's
This
saying
your
hip-hop.
favorite.
You didn't say hip hop.
No,
Just ain't.
well,
Just
yeah, no, I don't think so.
songs.
Your favorite
That's what I'm
song.
saying.
Okay,
Alright.
top 3.
I take myself out of it then because the Oscar O was busting. I'm sorry.
I'm done.
I'm sorry. Wow.
Wait. What's that song when you was saying cheesing harder than Weezy Carter when
Attaboy,
Lean get brought
attaboy.
up? Yo, he
Attaboy, yeah.
said cheesing harder than Weezy Carter when Lean get brought up, and then like the whole rhyme scheme, like I had to just stop and be like, whoa, and I had to tweet that shit out like, yo, it
Hey,
Damn.
man.
I
different.
gotta look. It's one thing off the Van Buren project. It's one thing from him, and then I'll say third one is like
Yeah, the VB project actually did have some like,
yeah,
it
'cause I
had a
was
lot.
bumping that,
I
like,
fucked with the
month
Lil
that it came
Haiti.
out.
Yeah, little Haiti,
joint.
relax.
Even
Yeah.
what's the Gangbanger remix? Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
fire.
And
Yeah, that shit was nah. Even the original shit was hard too.
exactly.
Oh, looking for trouble. I fuck with that song off the VB project, Heavy.
Oh, okay. Word.
And then for him, I'll say We On. And then third song.
Why you say that? you was on that one? What's going on, man?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, nah. And then, I don't know. I'll say my boy EXO dropped the project. He had a song on there. I'm trying to remember what it's called. What's the one he's like, in the night? Oh, Memorial Drive.
Memorial Drive, title track.
Facts.
Okay,
Not
I think
false.
I've heard that.
What about yours?
Shit, I wasn't even thinking of mine. Wow, I was over here. I'm sitting there watching you guys. No bullshit.
Hey, you could throw
VB
yours in there too. You know.
I was gonna, no bullshit.
Facts.
Honestly, mine wants and needs, like, just cause
That shit's hard.
You don't you don't hear no shit like that.
Exact.
Like that's mine. But that aside, honestly,
She said top 3.
Mac Way. Mac Way. Right, Mac Way. He's from Springfield.
Mm-hmm.
He just dropped a song called About That Action. And I just love his voice, and like his song construction is just fire. Like he's someone who takes it extremely seriously.
Word.
That's been on repeat since before the video dropped, but I'm gonna say that one because the video just dropped, even though the song's been out. Anything VB's dropped this year? Because my timeline's fucked up, but that's
and there's a lot of unreleased music too that I'm thinking like, all right, I know this song, but it's not out. So
Exactly,
I can't say
exactly. Like C4 just
Yeah.
sent me a whole catalog of like unreleased shit, and
Yeah.
it's like in my head, and I'm like, I can't even fucking say nothing because.
That's fuck.
Disclaimer, cause like
Black Boy.
I just don't have my whole like if I could like scroll through my Spotify, there's so many local artists like I don't want them to feel like jaded or nothing, cause there's so many.
Oh no, everybody's doing their thing. No bullshit.
facts,
No, but like Oompa just dropped a crazy
Facts.
ass video. The
Destiny
song,
joint.
like bro, the song, and I was gonna say it's one of my favorites, but I can't say that.
It's called
I need
Go,
to,
right?
Yeah, I need to
Go.
be honest. I haven't sat and watched the whole thing through, but
I like the
the
video.
song, like from just the loops that I've seen, it's like stuck in my head, and it sounds so.
I'm
good.
not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna say my favorite of 2021. I don't know, bro. But I just seen it in my like songs. Might be my top 3 of this, like maybe top 1 of this month for local
Oh
artists.
shit.
And it didn't drop this month, but it's when I started hearing it. Shay Band's No Features,
Oh, yeah.
hard as shit.
Yeah.
That song's a force.
Oh my god.
She's a problem.
And she's Cape Verdean, so she threw a little like yo,
Yeah.
got these.
She's a problem.
You felt that? Nah, Shay Vans is dope. Legendary.
She could spit, bro.
For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to her, yo. If you watching it, shout
I
out.
do
To
gotta ask you though. Do you still have the Fronto backpack?
Oh
Where'd you
shit,
get it?
that's crazy. I was like,
Yo,
what?
tell them what you talking about.
No, right?
What you
Yo,
referring
that was
to, bro?
actually right. I was my first. No, it wasn't my first. It was like my second music video when I was being my second music video.
What year is this?
2017. No, wait, I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was my second one. It was for 23 pounds. And I actually like just switched like who I was working with. And we were working with this woman who runs this, she's a designer. She runs a brand called 2320, I believe it's called.
Word.
And she was like known out here for like reusing like Fronto packs, backwood packs, and she would make like trays, backpacks, purses.
Wait, the backpack's made out of Fronto?
It was made
Yeah, bro.
like,
Oh, that's
she would,
right.
She would buy like mad like the Fronto pack, not like,
It's like
Fronto.
Oh, I thought to leave. I was like, yo, that shit smelly,
No,
bro.
no.
He was like, that's a fool.
She would like buy like with just like reuse like mad Fronto packs and like you know like sew them together or like laminate them or whatever and then construct it into like a like actual functioning backpack or like a purse.
Like it got
or,
a
like,
zipper and everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
like a top
shit.
or whatever. So I just got like mad pieces from her, like to use for that video shoot, and that's where that bag came up for. But I didn't buy it.
I need to see that.
I didn't. It was like she had to sell it, so I couldn't even buy it.
facts.
But yeah, it was a dope.
Somebody
like,
got the Fronto backpack.
It's a dope aesthetic though. Yeah, no
Are
bullshit.
you more of
Salt
a
there.
Fronto backwood? or just-
Fronto. Oh my god, I smoked somebody's backwood yesterday, and oh god, if it tasted like somebody like let it marinate in like Henny, and before a minute,
That's
and it was
That's
like
sick.
it's such a charged. Oh god, it was gross, and I'm small, so it was just like sitting in my chest, and I was like breathing smoke for the rest of the
Yeah,
night.
sometimes you gotta question yourself, like, am I smoking more tobacco
Yes,
than weed
bro.
at this
Like
point?
I do spliffs, so I was like, man, and they were like, "Oh, just try it." I tried it, thinking because I like a challenge, but fuck that. Like you can keep it. I got my.
Remember
own
that
shit.
time we seen like we went to go cop a pack, and then dude left the corner store,
Yo,
bro. And just
yo, it's
opened up
crazy.
the backwood and just lit that
Crazy.
shit.
Nigga took the backwood out the pack, started smoking the backwood.
Yo,
just
like,
straight
but that's what I'm
backwood.
saying. You fucking might as
Fucking
well use
disgusting,
them
yo.
shit. That's fucking.
That's
crazy.
disgusting.
That's deep. Like he was on
That's
demon time.
gross.
Like rock bottom.
He said, I need a cigarette.
Probably should have reported.
You don't have
Probably.
no
Is it cheaper than
morals. I would have
cigarettes?
called the police.
Huh?
Is it
Like
cheaper
what
than
the
cigarettes?
fuck?
Nah, back was like $8.
So yeah, it's cheaper
Yeah,
than
see,
cigarettes.
fuck all
Oh.
that.
That's probably why, nigga. That nigga need the nicotine fix, bro. Or something, bro.
That'll
He needed
get
that
you.
tobacco
He
in his
should have
system.
fainted. Oh God! I was about to say, you know
He
how
needed the
lightheaded and
tobacco in
nauseous
his
that shit would
system.
get you within like the first.
Yeah.
I don't know,
That's
bro.
you're not even supposed to. It tells you to empty the shit out. Like you're
Nah,
not
it's
even.
like it's like a black and mild. It's
you're not
cigars.
even supposed to like.
I think people who smoke weed like just adapted to that. But I think it's like the backwoods product is meant like a Swisher is meant to just be smoked.
Yeah.
You
But nigga-
probably right, but
Yeah,
like
it's
oh
gross.
my God, like are you supposed to smoke the whole Fronto cigar?
Well, there's not a the
I don't
front
think
is
you
just
should
a
smoke
leaf,
any
right?
of that shit. But
Yeah.
the Fronto is that's just to wrap, like, because
wrap.
it comes empty. But the other shit, it
It's
comes
like
with
an
the shit
actual
in
cigar,
it. So it's
yeah.
like, yeah, fact.
That's gross.
Don't do tobacco, kids.
Yeah.
You gonna keep doing it?
I was
Nah,
gonna
I
say.
smoke straight papers, bro.
Don't
For
do what
real?
I say.
Straight
Do what I
papers,
do.
bro.
That
shit a little harsh, but yeah, bro. Like
It's harsh. I feel I might as well just be sucking in air. I feel like I don't get nothing. I need
Really?
that harshness. That's why I put the Fronto in
The
there.
kick.
I
the
feel like
grabber.
I
What
was
kind of
only really ever
papers you
doing
use?
like just raws, you know. Just,
Like the
That's real.
black raws at least.
nah, maybe like the organic raws, but like yeah.
And it's still harsh.
He's like, nah.
I mean, papers are hard. Like they just not smooth. Like you know, like spliffs. Like, but I haven't done. I mean, occasionally if the people have it, but it's not. I'm not gonna have it around. You feel
I
me?
can tell exactly. I feel like there's a hole in it if it's not.
man is
If
smoking
there's
for
no
real.
Fronto, it pulls so light. I'd be
This
like,
man
the fuck
fuck
is
with
this?
weed heavy, nigga.
Who?
Weed.
You.
Not even. It's occasional.
Yo,
you know?
oh damn.
Nah.
man. I take it back.
I don't know, nigga. You
What?
smoking? I don't know,
I
bro.
said I be smoking. I thought he was like. I thought you were saying you smoke.
This
Smoke. I
nigga be
thought it
fucking
was like
faded,
pound,
bro.
but.
This nigga came
But
in the
faded
other day.
off of what,
I
though?
thought this nigga had like he went through like
Oh,
the
wait,
worst
wait,
experience
wait,
of his life,
last
nigga.
week? Last
yeah,
week?
nigga,
I'm
niggas,
fucking crying.
niggas eyes was bloodshot. Nigga, I
He
thought
be
this
at the
nigga just was
dispensary.
crying
No,
in
but
the car.
it'd be like
Yeah,
that
I
one
come
day,
from
like
the
it'd be like.
dispensary, so that's why this shit always be
I was
there.
gonna say, it'd be like you smoke like one blunt and be like fucked up all day.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm weak, bro. Yo, like
Nigga said,
like,
I mean-
like after the work day, you feel me? After like a day of work, you know, just doing whatever music, work, editing, whatever the case is, you know, I gotta relax at the end of the day. You feel me? And I roll something up in my whip. I'm not gonna lie,
That wanna do.
maybe halfway, and I'm like, I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. I'll be saving my blizzes. I'm not gonna hold you. It's crazy.
I
If
wanna
I'm in a
be like
rotation,
you.
I could keep it going. But
'Cause you're not facing that shit.
But if it's just me by myself, I get to it. I'm cool. Like what am I gonna do this more for? To hurt my like throat?
He's like,
even
do
more?
I even need more?
Like I'm
Yeah,
fine,
no,
I'm
I
cool.
feel you. No,
You know?
it does get to that point, definitely.
And I'm saving bud, you know, I'm saving bread.
Good for you.
Yeah, niggas can't shame me. Niggas can't shame me.
No, don't
Yeah,
let
nigga, I
niggas
was gonna say
shame
that's
you.
real shit, bro. I don't
how
even
many
smoke,
blizzards you
bro. I don't
smoke
know
in a
what the fuck
day?
you talking about?
Damn,
She
you ain't
said
even
someone
have
need
to
to
say
In
it
a
that loud.
day. In a
How you do me
day.
like that?
It's depending on who I'm with, like 10 to 20.
In a day?
Pounds, 23
Yeah.
Average?
What's the
Yes.
count for right now? Like just coming into today, where we at?
Shit. Well, cause I woke up kind of late today. I woke up at like 10. So, and I was like straight getting ready to come here. So probably
Yeah.
like 4.
Wait, these in one
That's
session?
good. That's good.
No, like 2 before I left the house, and then like 2 on the way here.
And it's like usually you with the gang, or
And
like
I
this
was
is
I
you?
was working, so
Dolo.
that's why it wasn't
Yeah.
like, No, I was like Dolo at the house,
Mhm.
faced like 2 blunts, and then 2 or 3.
Oh, so she heard me say
Nice.
I smoke
Real
half a bliss
smoker.
by myself. She said you pussy nigga.
No,
Real
cause
smoker.
like, cause
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Like, depending on what I'm smoking too. Like, even me and my people, like halfway through the first blunt that we rolled coming here, like I put that shit out halfway because I was like, nigga, I gotta talk to people in a little bit. And then we pulled like we smoked like a second one or some shit after the first one. He was like, do you want to roll a roach blunt? I was like, I need to be.
Roach bud.
I need to be. I was like, I need to be alert, nigga.
You gotta
like,
do better.
Can't do that.
Nah, I
so-
haven't done no roach blizzards since like
And mind you, I'm
college,
like,
bro.
that's
Like,
just
when
nigga
niggas is
shit though. 'Cause I'm
down.
like, we have weed.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got a fresh jar of great weed, nigga.
Niggas
Just
is like,
niggas love
nah,
that
the
harshness,
roach
bro.
blunt,
Like
yeah.
niggas need that.
You
Need
throwing
that
the grabber
heat.
in the roach blunt too?
Oh yeah.
Fuck nah. What the hell? Oh my god, I had
Oh, I know
somebody.
niggas who
Yeah, I had
Wow,
somebody
bro.
do
That
that
nigga told me
shit
what demon
yesterday. Oh
Yo,
my
diva
god,
shit.
it feels like it just like it's like a baby boy shit. How I just lock your fucking lungs up, like that shit.
course.
Oh my god,
You start to
I do a
realize like
strip, but
niggas might have tobacco addictions, bro. Like you
Yeah.
got a perfectly good blizz and no, sprinkle some of that.
it's like more grabber than weed and shit at that point. Like what the
what
fuck?
it
That's
really be like
crazy.
that, bro.
That be the niggas talking about Henny tastes like water.
No cap.
I'd be like, you need to
No
drink more
cap.
water, love, because
Bro, that's
The
gross.
fuck?
What
That
does
is
water
gross.
taste like, bro?
that's what I'm saying.
Nigga,
And
water,
if it
like-
tastes like water, then drink water. Like the
That's the
fuck?
question
I
is
don't-
like, what does water taste like to them? They're like, water. I don't even drink water, bro. I don't even remember what water tastes like.
I gotta look at you crazy if I hear
Don't
someone say
touch
like,
me.
I don't drink water.
Stay
Don't-
back.
I'm not a
You-
water person.
You can't come in my
Damn,
house.
you don't fuck with Odell?
Who?
Odell
Just so
Beckham.
people know, that's not
Oh,
Dasani.
Del
I just
Beckham.
know
No way
I
he
just
don't
know the
drink
Dasani.
water.
I just
said
I was
he
about
don't
to
drink
say,
water.
no, just
I'm
saying.
better than
How
that.
the nigga
That's a
athlete
bonus
and
spray.
don't drink water? We drink Gatorade.
He said he never drink. He doesn't drink
Gatorade
water.
tastes like sweat.
That nigga Odell Beckham.
Gatorade tastes like,
That's a fool.
It's the Gator. It's the Gator sweat.
yo.
It's where it get its
Coconut water
you know what I mean?
tastes like it's been in somebody's mouth already.
Yeah,
You
coconut
don't like
water's
coconut
fucking gross.
water?
Hell
Coconut water's
no.
fucking
Just
gross,
drink
bro.
water. Just
Sorry,
drink
bro.
You ever had
Powerade.
coconut water straight out the coconut?
No,
That's
I wouldn't.
But
I
then-
wouldn't.
That's not even coconut water.
Why'd you do that,
It's not
Trinidad?
diluted.
Yeah.
That's just coconut. That's
I
coconut
don't like.
juice.
I don't like chewing my
Facts.
drinks.
You know that's not. That's not
Like,
coconut
They don't
water.
even
bro.
be having like Pope in that shit for real. Like,
It's not coconut water. That's
Nah, not like
What?
that.
That's coconut juice.
It's like milky water.
Because coconut water is diluted with actual water.
That's
oh,
gross.
I see.
Yeah. I found that out because I was like
So
thinking
it's
about it. 'Cause I
milk.
was like, why doesn't it taste the same? And I
So,
was like, oh,
so it's like
yeah,
coconut
they do call
milk
it
straight
coconut.
out
They-
the
yeah.
straight out the coconut.
But it's like the
Facts.
green coconut. I'm not talking about like the brown coconut. Nah, like that's it's
Coconut.
two different things type
Coconut
shit. Like,
juice.
Oh, I know what you're talking
coconut
about.
milk
green
It's like an
coconut
actual like nectar or some shit
type
like
shit.
that. Yeah.
It tastes like
yeah.
yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like,
Coconut
nah,
milk comes from
like,
the
no, you gotta have it. You go in
I'm
the
not
crib.
saying-
You just went
it's
to Costa
good.
Rica. You
It's
did.
good.
I
Right.
would chew some sugar cane. Oh, they had
not doing
lemon.
that.
The
I'm not doing
lemonade
that.
out there was fucking amazing. Like
Can't chew. the
that's
sugar
probably
cane.
the one time I didn't drink water. Not one time I was out there because they just kept giving
Wow.
us lemonade, and it was like
It was busting.
they went to the kitchen and just grabbed a lemon and lime off the tree type shit.
Oh shit.
Bussin'.
Sprinkle a little bit of mint or ginger in
Yeah, gots to have
there. It
the
was all
mint.
frothy with the crushed ice. Every single restaurant we went to, I was like, okay. It got to a point we just kept ordering because I was like, I need to see if all y'all like this is how y'all make it out here, and it
Busting.
and I lived off of it.
So where's the next like vacation destination?
Vacation,
That goes for any of y'all. Like what's the dream spot?
Mexico. Oh shit.
Bed,
Well,
trying to go home. I'm
Where's
tired
home?
at the end of the
What's
day.
home?
Nigga, I'm trying to go to my home, my apartment, and go to sleep. bro.
I'm
Austin?
crying.
That's
not
my
vacation.
that's how I desire vacation at this point. That's how hard I've been working, bro. That's how
Well,
much I be
that's
over
good.
here.
All right,
bro.
but we
I'm trying to
talking
go to
about like
fucking
yo
sleep,
outside
bro.
the United
Shit,
States. May-
I'm planning for Mexico for my birthday, but I think we're
Word.
gonna end up in London first for like
with the blokes in them.
for marketing and like the rollout of the EP purposes, for like
Ah.
visuals and shit. So either Mexico or London next.
You just gonna pop out to London? Or you guys got like
for like
connects out there?
visuals. Well,
for visuals,
no,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
visuals and marketing, networking and stuff. And
Word.
then like we have Tokyo set for later next
Hell
year.
yeah, that's fire. I've
But-
been trying to go to Japan,
Someone
but it's
gonna
not
say that.
open up yet.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Shit's
a
a
vacation.
I don't think
Yeah.
Tokyo. I
Yeah.
don't think Japan opening up for a minute, bro.
Yeah,
now,
they
it's-
smart.
Now
I
with
gotta
the way
sneak
we
in that
moving,
shit, nigga.
nigga gonna kill the whole country.
I
bro.
can't bring no weed out there either.
This
Yeah,
nigga is
facts,
back,
yo. They condemn that shit crazy. Nigga.
I mean, my
Like,
sister's
bullshit, lock you up.
wedding is about to be in Senegal, so I guess Senegal will go over there.
Damn, that
Slut.
sounds
That's
beautiful.
You gonna go over there, see what the word is. But
And they smart when people do like the type of weddings where you gotta travel to, so they like make sure like niggas they don't really fuck with, but they gonna send the invite.
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
like I know
you're
this
not
nigga
pulling
not.
up.
I know
You're not
they
spending that.
pulling.
You're not spending that band and a half to get there and back.
For real.
I don't know if I'm trying to do that. No cap.
That's your sister.
She gonna pay for my ticket. Oh no.
We can't go this episode without talking about the biggest thing that's been going on in the past week.
The biggest.
I'd say the
The
biggest.
biggest.
The biggest.
Nah. I see what you trying. Is that
The worst.
Is that bigger than Kanye's
The
Donda?
worst.
Nah. Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah,
we gonna
probably.
tackle both of those, but like, which one would I want to start with, DaBaby or Kanye?
I think
Thought-
DaBaby's was a lot more
say-
controversial.
Okay, we can start with that then.
Cause that nigga had Elton John and Madonna
No
pop
cap.
out.
I ain't even think I seen Madonna on Instagram, man.
I didn't
Cap.
know
Wait,
Madonna had
wait,
an
no
official like
facts.
and then Elton John. I was
Nah,
like,
dude,
nigga,
Elton
he knows how to
John-
work. He was like,
I was
give me
about
my
to say.
phone. Somebody give me my phone. I'm gonna do it myself.
Sir Elton
But
John.
do y'all feel like it's
God
weird that
damn.
there's people outside of our culture, like the rap culture, trying to like cancel niggas in the rap culture? Isn't that meant for
No, I
niggas
feel
within
like
the culture?
I
to
feel
do
like
that?
they're coming
shouldn't
out
have
to
been talking
cancel a public figure as other public figures
Facts, and I
because
think that's the key.
exactly because they never said anything about, oh, your music isn't good enough for you to say this, or they
Facts.
didn't say anything about, oh, we've been in the industry for this long and we don't even say shit like that. It was nothing about that. It was about like, you look like an ignorant ass person and you're a public figure,
Facts.
regardless of if you really know it or not. And of course he does know it.
I was gonna
'cause
say, he
you
gonna
made
act
it
like
a
he don't. He
point
gonna
to
keep
say
saying he
that
don't.
shit, and it completely backfired.
And double and triple down
That
on it.
it was like he didn't say that shit. It wasn't an accident. He didn't get caught talking to a friend about it, and then was like, oh yeah,
that's it.
my
It was
ways
so
were ignorant. He
avoidable.
got on stage and made
No
it a point
cap.
to say it because he thought he was gonna get wild support for that shit.
I don't know
Facts.
what the fuck was going.
Where
through
have
that
you
At a
nigga.
been,
festival.
nigga?
Yeah.
Where
At
have
a
you
music
been?
festival.
I just
A
don't know, like-
festival is the gayest
Like,
places
you're
to
wildin',
be.
bro. No cap.
Like
You're
that is
wildin'.
that is the safe place for like
No bullshit.
everybody to be there.
That's literally the point.
Like if he had said that shit at Coachella, he probably would have
That nigga
got
would've got
stomped
it. I
out by the
was saying-
whole LGBTQ
Oh, no, they might've- they
FBG.
might've-
But like, was
plus
that nigga on like
community.
tour
Backstage.
bus? Like, yo, I'm about to let this one off, and it's about to buzz. Like, what was the?
Because you know he
He
planned that
thought he
ahead.
was big
He planned that
enough.
ahead.
He thought he was big enough, and he thought he was gonna say it and get a crazy ass crowd reaction. And he
Yeah.
thought he
'Cause
thought
his
he was
people
gonna
was
be like,
fucking
oh,
with
he's so brave and he's so
probably thought
controversial to say that in this time.
viral
Nah.
or some
No
shit.
cap. His
Niggas
DJ was
was
like,
like-
he was like, be honest. You know what I mean? I was like,
But no, like, but still, like-
because you know them niggas was feeling that shit.
Even
DJ
if I
would've
was
walked
there,
off
I'm not
stage.
going. I suck a dick.
Like, bro.
what is there to be excited
I
about?
don't know, like,
The
bro,
crowd
what
reaction
was-
was bad.
What was it like? Niggas are here to enjoy your music, and that's the thing. Like, being so self-absorbed. All all your niggas think like that, which they probably most likely
Yeah.
do. You're like literally becoming so surrounded by your own thoughts and opinions.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
that
man.
you're thinking anything that you say or do is
busting.
gonna be okay or approved because you said it.
Yeah.
No, nigga, you stepped out in real life and said what you said, and now the great. And then right after the Questlove thing, nigga, come on, like niggas is already tired because you sound the same on every
cap.
song.
I will say this is not the first time he was on some bullshit either. He had the shit with the kids, recording those kids.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, niggas was
what?
already souring and like it's
I didn't knock him for the kid shit. It was still
Yeah, but
questionable
it's
behavior,
like
but
big
like,
head
I
shit.
did because I told you it was the same shit. I was like, this is the type of shit DaBaby does, bro.
Again,
this nigga
it-
thinks that he's better than everybody else.
It's all about your intention, and you can see where it stems from every time. That nigga thinks he can do
And a
and
lot
say
of
what
these
he
things-
wants, and then that didn't happen.
And
See,
a lot
he
of these
should've-
things, he's
should've-
putting himself in those positions.
Nah,
Like you
he
said,
ain't have to
it's not like
record
he
them
got
kids.
caught up or like, someone was like sneaking a microphone in.
He ain't have to-
Exactly,
He had to
'cause
drop
then-
the music video. He ain't have to put that message at the end.
Yup.
He ain't have to make all them
Exactly.
posts on Twitter.
He didn't have to double down
He
on
ain't
it
have to
on
say
top
none
of that.
shit. He ain't have to. He
Like,
ain't have to put them
bro.
shits on Instagram. None of that.
But I
And
mean,
that's why when the apology came out talking about, oh, I'm ignorant, and I would hope that you guys would come have a conversation.
oh,
that was
Nigga,
the corporate
you,
apology,
Like,
yeah.
niggas grew up on social media.
Facts. And then
Like,
the way it's
you know
worded,
what the
too,
fuck
like,
is acceptable and what's
Facts.
not. Your whole fam, like, you share an industry with Lil Nas X. So you get what I'm saying? Like, there is no fucking way. Come on.
yeah.
Like, come the fuck
Because I know
on.
what the strategy was. Like looking at it in like hindsight, you could kind of see.
Niggas was
like,
trying to flip the narrative
Exactly, facts.
back to ignorance, and it's like, no,
It's like,
it's not
bro,
gonna, it's not gonna work
It's like,
like
no,
that.
we know you're ignorant.
He got
but the
dropped
thing
from
is
like
that
8 festivals.
You know you're saying some wild shit, and you double down on this shit, though.
Exactly. Don't be out loud
You know what I
about
mean?
like let niggas be able to just enjoy you for the music that you make. Like you don't have to be a dickhead out loud.
And I'm not
Like,
gonna
you don't
lie.
have to do it out loud.
I had an issue with that nigga way before even just like this
Yeah,
shit. Like,
you talking
you
about
can
Grammy
tell.
performance and shit.
yeah, bro, just the content of the music. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's
that
one
shit
thing.
crazy.
Like,
It's
I'll say this.
entertaining at first, and then
If
it's
you're
like,
if
Kill
you're a
all my
street
niggas,
nigga and you
Black
speaking
Lives
about like
Matter.
your experiences, cool. You feel me? Like you're just reflecting on your life, whatever. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how you're gonna tell your story, but when like you said, the Grammy performance. When like all your songs are just about killing niggas, bro. Like that's the energy you're bringing to every song of how you're gonna kill another black man.
There's a difference between talking about your experience and glorifying shit. Like,
glorifying,
you get what I'm saying? Like, because
niggas
like 50 will still talk about how I could and have shot at and killed niggas. I've gotten shot at, but I'm here now. Jay-Z still talks about shit like that. They're not getting on tracks talking about, oh, I kill a nigga and I'm gonna do this and I kill another nigga just for looking at me funny and
just
da da da. I kill a nigga because I'm off perks right now. Like what? And again, music is subjective. You make whatever the fuck. I'm not nobody to be like you shouldn't be making music like that. But like, don't be surprised if niggas get tired of hearing about the same fucking thing. Because you're not even teaching niggas how to kill niggas. You're not teaching niggas how to get a bag. You're not teaching niggas how to stay out of jail after killing niggas.
That's why that nigga Black Thought's so nice, bro. Niggas like, he's asking the question. He's like, nah, I will make, she's like, my people have guns. I'll make sure all my kids have guns,
like,
nigga.
Bro.
And they're going to be killing niggas.
I can explain this shit.
I think there's a difference.
But like, you see, but I'm saying this, the intention behind, like I said, Jay-Z, he's like, yo, I'm going to tell you I killed a nigga. I'm going to tell you how I got off. I'm going to tell you how I was able to make money after this shit.
Still
how I was able to flip shit.
From Jay-Z, a couple explanations. Why
Whatever, though. He got on the song, and it literally is a blueprint. Like, it's for a reason. Or just like fucking NWA even with like the most violent niggas straight up on some fuck the police. But why? You get what I'm saying? They're not just sitting in our community. Exactly. Like they weren't rich. And then when they got rich and blew up, they talking about how they did that shit, how they came out of it. It's not like you don't need to be killing niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be glorifying this shit. Like that's,
and it's super corny because even like you said with the Grammy performance, it's like how he tried to mask it. Like he in the video, it's police brutality, but you listen to the song, like, and it's literally this ain't no guitar bitch, this a Glock, like, and he's just talking about he's gonna kill niggas.
And
bro.
that's what I'm saying. It be over like these pop songs, and it's the same fucking flow.
Exactly.
And just like you said, this ain't a guitarist a Glock. Like that's the most you could, you know, connect to you being on like a song with someone who plays the guitar or like a ballad or something like that. Like it's just
I'm not gonna play that nigga, but like if you did play him, like you would just it's the same.
And it's wrecked too, cause like even before that, right? Like it's like I feel like he shouldn't be this surprised that niggas are coming from him like this. Cause then the whole shit with like Meg and Tory, like where that nigga was just like he's still like collaborating with Tory.
They didn't kill him for this.
And we know, like
they would have been killing him for the Tory shit.
And like bringing that nigga on stage, playing the Meg song
like
beforehand, and then afterwards, like he's clearly like, nigga, you're a dickhead, bro.
But the thing, he thinks he can do whatever he wants. He literally thinks, oh, because it's me, it's gonna look a different type of way.
Like nigga, who were you?
Yeah, like on God's like somebody on Twitter was like, yo, they could honest to God replace him with Roddy Ricch every fucking festival, and he honestly, I think 2 of them did. 2 out of the 8
did
replace him with Roddy Ricch.
The one that was the next weekend did.
Roddy Ricch is just sitting back, making great music, being unproblematic.
And Roddy Ricch is nice. Nigga, you know what I mean? Roddy Ricch, he over here playing the piano and shit, bro. That nigga just cooling.
That's what I mean. Just stack your bread.
Yeah, nah.
Trying to play God because you got a little bit of money. Like it's literally you just get big headed. Like all of that shit.
He got
goes straight
humbled
to your
for
head.
sure. He got humbled, brought to earth. So yo, DaBaby, if you're watching this, damn, that's bad for the community. Fucking bad for the community, bro.
Sorry, man. Universal, man.
We gotta let them know.
Drop that nigga, man. You seen that shit?
What?
How they're trying to
drop? Oh yeah, because they're about to like go public. Yeah, IPO.
Can't have niggas. DaBaby probably, because like they're about to go public, like publicly traded company. And so if they do that, then it's like they can't have niggas like that around because that's a liability.
Yeah,
because then their stock gonna go down. They don't make money.
That's fucking crazy.
Every time
what the fuck
one of them
happens,
niggas do
thinking
some
that you can do whatever the fuck you want, bro.
See, for me, it's like I don't hope the nigga get dropped, but it's like
you notice though how like shit like because you make mistakes, but like when Chris Brown make a mistake, that nigga would disappear for like 6 months.
Facts.
Anytime that nigga would fuck up, he would just disappear for like 6 months. So he might fuck up twice and then would just disappear. Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna give y'all a chance to say nothing else about me because I still got a label. You get what I'm saying? Like I still have a reputation. Like I get I'm human, but y'all done seen enough of that. Like let me fall back, get my shit together. Nope. This nigga was like, oh, I'm going to do this. Fuck y'all. I'm going to say this too. And because I'm me, I'm going to do this. And this is what I'm going to say to fuck that. And
just doubling
like,
down.
Yo, it was crazy.
Like, nigga dropped the video.
What's more egregious, him or Tory?
Tory. You're wildin'.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly.
Why you say wildin'? I just asked the question.
I was going to say, in the aspect, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate, but in the aspect of we honestly don't know the facts of what happened. with the Tory
She's
situation.
speaking with logic. You feel me? I think
And we've physically seen DaBaby like recording himself acting like an ass repeatedly.
Yeah.
And then regardless of if the situation of what happened with Tory and Megan was true, there's a beef between them. You're supposed to be her friend. You still bought him out with disregard to how your friend's feeling. DaBaby's like a fucked up person. You get what I'm saying? Like he's a genuinely, like his intentions are always very self-centered. He seems self-absorbed. Like he's just no. Whereas like Tory,
I mean, the nigga, like the thing about
even
the
if he
is,
did
like,
shoot her, I can't ever see. And I've been following. I'm not saying I know this nigga. I might sound like a whatever, but I gotta never see a nigga like Tory being like, yo, you know what, pop.
Oh no!
Like I could see some. I'm not even gonna get into the whole shit because
I mean, that's the thing.
again,
Charges
we
would
don't
drop.
fucking
we don't know. Like I think that's what
and
we
he
should
didn't
leave it
get
at.
deported. If there was a like, I'm not gonna
press
sit here
charges.
and again, I'm not even saying it didn't
So
happen.
why didn't she press charges?
Again, I'm not even saying it didn't
Look
happen.
at the time. That's all I
But
know,
with what niggas can conclude, like it more than likely wasn't a like this nigga pulled his shit out and was like bang bang.
But he shot her. Like I think that's
She got shot.
No, I
And-
because otherwise, like the only reason I can't defend him on that end is because at no point did he ever say I
didn't
did
do
not
it.
shoot
That's what
her.
I'm saying.
You feel me? Like he'll always be like, oh, they twisting it, they trying to make it seem something, they trying to do me in, like whatever the case. But
Okay,
he
I
never,
don't think
like,
I don't
I feel
think
like
I
he
don't
says-
think there was any
if he
malicious
said that-
intent. You get what I'm saying?
No,
Like
it's
I
one of
don't
those
think he did
things.
it on purpose, but he
yeah,
definitely shot her.
exactly. Yeah,
I
okay.
Yeah.
I always
Still
assume
his fault.
it was
You feel
like
me?
one of those
Like
things
accidental, like-
where you just fuck up. Like imagine this, right? You're in the car with your friends and y'all speeding in the highway. You're not supposed to be speeding, but in that moment, you feel me? You thought it like you just did it, and then boom, y'all crash. One of your friends dies, and then you're like, damn, bro, I didn't even think it was gonna be all of this based off of that like one action, but now it is. You know
I
what
feel
Yeah.
like the nigga shot her. That's what she said.
think-
Just in like cold blood, just was
Nah,
like, pop pop.
I feel that's what she said. I feel like he did it.
She said you too
I
tall for
believe
me,
her, bro.
nigga.
I feel like because why would she lie?
She's an Aquarius.
I don't, but
too, so.
but no, I don't
No,
think
I'm
she
just
lied.
saying.
Like I think she literally shouldn't. I got shot. He
I
shot me.
honestly, because
Ah,
you're not
but
But
Wait,
she,
you
but
heard
she
her album?
never said the
I was gonna
details of
listen
like
to her
why
album.
did he shoot.
I was
me.
gonna
He said
say.
niggas is pussy shooting women.
Now hold
Okay,
on, wait
but
a
what,
minute.
like, there's
now
no
hold on,
details.
because there are people also like. Have you ever like, people will be mad about something, and then will be mad at you for personal reasons or whatever the fuck, and then blow up like a different situation. Like, I'm trying to think like. Just this example. Say they were arguing. She was mad at him prior for some shit. Because I listened to his album too. Like, say she was mad about
Nick
some shit
Cannon
prior.
listened to the
Didn't
TV.
express
I
it
can't
or whatever
lie.
the fuck.
A nigga responding with music is dope. That's all
Yo,
I can say.
she was mad at him before, had her own personal beef with him. He thought shit was cool, whatever the fuck. And this has happened to me. Like, I've experienced this, people acting like this. They leave or whatever, he's thinking shit's cool. She's got attitude, fight breaks out. They start arguing, whatever the fuck. She gets shot. He shoots her on accident. A gun goes off, shoots her. However the fuck it happened, she gets hit. Police show up. What happened? Fuck this nigga. So this nigga did it. Or the police, because you know how, and I'm not saying black men, like, you know the real life of shit. Did he shoot you? Because she's mad, she's not going to say no. You get what I'm saying? Like, fuck this nigga now. People are that spiteful. People are that.
But then
and
do we
I'm
gotta
not
look
saying,
at Meg crazy though. For
but that's what I'm saying. She's not lying.
yeah, I don't think she.
But
is.
I don't think she was going out of her way to really tell what happened because she knows that it wasn't a malicious situation, but she was mad at this nigga. So it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Think what you want to think. You get what I'm saying? Because of course you're going to think the worst. You get what? So it was
Yeah,
kind of
she
just
let
like
it be
run
vague
with
because
the
if she was
story.
maybe too specific, then we wouldn't probably be as supportive.
Exactly.
So she leaves it up in the air for us to assume
People
the worst.
weren't
man.
that
It's like it's
supportive
kind
anyway,
of,
bro.
and that's what I'm
I
saying.
think that's
It's
the
still not
problem.
even like it's
Yeah.
not even a lie by omission because you get what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you're giving information, but not all of it, which is still kind of a lie by
He
omission.
cheated
I feel
on
like-
me, but did you tell the part about how you stabbed his mom or whatever?
But this
yeah.
is the thing. This is where I fall on it. Right? It's like he shot her.
Okay.
Right? And if that's the case, he's not denying it. She's saying that's what happened.
Yeah.
And it's like why is it on the other hand like you have these people who are like coming to this defense? That's where my issue lies.
I
with
feel
it,
like
right?
the defense is that he he like.
But that's not what they're saying.
There's no
they're saying he
malicious
didn't do that. I
intent.
don't have all the
Yeah,
evidence.
I
I'm
mean-
like,
Oh,
no,
well,
no.
people
That's the
saying
thing.
that,
If I
then
shoot
it's like-
somebody, even if I shoot someone by accident, like there's
I
consequences.
shot somebody.
There's consequences.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be like, yo, don't
Exactly.
even defend me, bro. Like I did do that shit.
I will say
I didn't do it on purpose,
that's
but
the
I
one
did that
thing
shit. That's fucked
I
up.
can't fuck with what
Nigga didn't apologize or anything.
because he never took accountability. Like throughout that, even though this shit slapped, he didn't take no accountability.
Yeah.
You feel
And
me?
that's the problem.
And
you know what I'm
I
saying?
think that is.
And that's why I was saying, like, to me, it's like they're in a similar boat. Only DaBaby didn't physically hurt anyone.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I would say I'd give it to Tory. Like as far as like, who's worse in that situation.
But then Tory
And then
affected
continue-
one person compared to DaBaby affecting the whole community.
That's not just one person. That's a whole community of people that have been like victims of abuse or whatever. Like, and you see like there's such a lack of support. It's just it's like re-traumatizing people. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, and that includes members of the LGBTQ plus community. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, to me, it's like that's worse. Especially considering that like now those things are like intertwined forever, because in doing that he's also bringing out Tory. Like, you know what I mean? In like another segment of his performance where he's already on some bullshit, being on some more bullshit with him involved now.
Yeah, exactly.
Tory, like, bro, Mariah the Scientist is Tory's artist. She performed earlier that day. That nigga wasn't on stage for her.
You
The
know,
nigga knows what he's doing,
On
bro. That
dogs.
nigga's wild for that
On
shit, bro.
dogs. Like, she just dropped the album, too.
You know what I mean?
Niggas didn't even know she was performing at Lollapalooza either. He
Like-
didn't post nothing about it. He posted about the album drop. Let me stop. I feel like we
That's
just
just not
talking
wild,
shit.
Yeah.
bro. That's
No, I think it's just crazy
some
how like
crazy
a
shit,
year
bro.
later we
Crazy,
still
though.
have no
But you
answers.
ready
bro.
to be on
You know
the
what I
baby
mean?
stage.
That's some
or
wild
that
shit, bro.
He said years later we still have no
We
answers.
still have, and we probably never will. But
We'll
how y'all
never
feel
know.
about
Big
Kanye
Donda.
not dropping Donda? Wait, I asked the question.
I heard
on,
the live stream was dope.
Yeah,
The live stream,
fire.
the performance aspect.
was cool.
But
See
is
this nigga in
this
the
the
room?
greatest album rollout
What?
ever?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I feel like it's backfiring. I feel like niggas are
Yeah.
Is
losing
it?
interest before he even.
You don't think it got people more like excited and like anticipating it?
I'm not.
I feel like
anymore.
by the time
Yeah.
it drops, niggas are gonna be over it because they watched the whole live
Yeah.
stream and he dragged the live stream out so
Okay.
far. Like he
He's
didn't
waiting
even start
too
the
long.
live stream when
He was
it was
supposed
supposed to.
No
Yeah.
cap. And now I've
it-
already heard the snippets and shit. I'm just
You
kind of
I
like,
think
can't-
if he drop it
I
next
feel
week,
like-
yeah.
supposed to drop on Monday.
I
We'll see.
feel like it already
Yeah, it's
backfired.
August 9th.
Yeah, like cause he was talking about the album drop. Niggas was mad excited for the album drop.
Yeah.
Especially with like the promo that he was putting out and shit. Then you just don't say anything about it. Then you're talking about a live stream instead. So niggas were like, okay. Then you don't start the live stream when you're supposed to. So niggas kind of caught the live stream. Like
Yeah,
it wasn't like niggas
facts.
was anticipating to watch it.
Seen
Niggas
niggas
was
talk
like,
about
oh
it.
shit, he's doing a live stream now for it.
Mhm.
So niggas ended up catching on, and whoever heard about it. The shit's done now, and niggas are like, yeah, that shit was amazing. It's like
Album not
niggas
out yet.
podcasts are already done talking about
Yeah.
Donda. Niggas are already like, how did you feel about it?
But you gonna
Facts.
re-talk
You get what
about
I'm
it once
saying?
it drops.
But
though.
I'm saying niggas are literally
but-
sitting here like, how did you feel about it? That's already the question.
yeah.
And the album didn't even drop yet. So when the album drops, it's just gonna be merch. It's not gonna be a conversation piece anymore. Like it's just gonna be shit like, oh,
Yeah.
the shit dropped, so now I can download it. But it's not gonna be like, oh, did you hear this shit? How do you feel about it? And even now, niggas aren't really like, what songs do you like? Do you remember any songs that you could be like, oh,
I remember Verzuz because I didn't watch the live streams, but I watched like the
I
Twitter
heard more
videos,
about
the Twitter
Vori
clips.
being like
Yeah.
killing the shit than anything Kanye did on it.
Some
And I'm
Lil
not
Baby
saying that it wasn't
Weekend.
crazy. Like I know the niggas said it was a crazy ass project, but it's like the conversation is not there like it really was.
And this is like 3 years in the making.
on dogs,
Like niggas been talking about this album for 3 years.
on dead dogs.
Like I'm not excited for this shit, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Shit
Like,
always be falling every episode. We on
okay, it must be done. But
It's
I'm
a
not.
staple. If it don't fall, it's not a good episode.
I will say
Facts, facts.
it wasn't hot enough. But I feel like I'm not even excited for this album now.
that's
Like
and
now
that's
it's like
exactly
it's
what
gonna
I'm
drop. I'm
saying.
gonna listen to it, but I'm not excited.
'Cause
It
you know
was
what
like
you-
a phase, like
Because usually with a Kanye album, you really don't know what he got coming next. So now it's like, now I do. Like
And
that,
now
that
it's-
mysteries aspect of it is gone.
it's more memes now too. Like that's
Yeah.
what you're really
Yeah, no
seeing
bullshit.
left over
The
from
nigga
it
in
is
the
like,
room with the mask and shit. Everybody
yeah.
in the
Doing the
room.
push-ups,
fucking
lifting the weight.
lifting,
That
like,
shit
Weak
was
ass
some
push-ups,
legendary
by the
shit.
way.
Those push-ups were chips,
Weak ass push, not
Bro.
even all the way down.
but those are good push-ups for your shoulders though. That's how those are like the shoulder workout push-ups. You don't go all the way down
I
when you're
don't
trying
know
to get
one
the shoulder
person who
workout.
did push-ups trying to target the shoulder. You do
I'm
another
dead.
exercise if that's the case. But anyway,
Wow, nigga's a hater.
and
Yeah.
nah, I think it was
Nigga,
cool.
he's
Like
also
the whole
40
like the
years old, bro.
flotation shit. Like when he was like levitating in the air.
yeah, that
I
was
think
cool. That was
cool.
probably the coolest thing I've seen. But
You know what I mean? But I feel like now it's about the memes. Like they saying that Kanye, like they feel like Drake was about to drop. Kanye just trolling
Is
him
he
at this
ducking?
point.
Is he ducking the album release because of Drake?
saying that Drake's trying to drop, but now Kanye like,
I'm
dropping
feel
this
like
week. Dropping this
Kanye's
week.
kind of doing
And
that.
he's
Like,
pushing back Drake's
like,
release date.
Oh, so you
yeah.
said Drake is scared of the Donda release?
He's like, I'm trying to. I
Yeah.
want my shit to be the shit, bro. What y'all do? What you doing?
No,
He's
boy,
just
like,
like,
he's
oh,
waiting
I'm
until he
continuing
thinks
to
Drake
troll
is
him.
gonna drop to actually drop it, so
He's
he
like,
can
ah.
like, snatch that spot. Like,
you know what I mean? He's
Nah,
like, oh,
honestly,
crazy.
Now the question is on some like, you know how like Kanye did the same thing with 50 Cent, but
Yeah.
that was more like planned out when it was like Graduation versus Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Kanye ended up winning that beat. But if they dropped on the same day, who do you think is
Drake.
Kanye.
If
easy.
Kanye's dropping Donda,
Yeah.
Drake.
Kanye. I gotta give it to Ye.
If Drake would be like, yo, I'm dropping like next week, in the next 2 weeks, and then Kanye announces like the week before that he's dropping Donda, like the
the
day
rollout.
before.
Which
I
one
feel
you
like
listening to first?
Drake.
now is that because the mystery of like the Donda album is kind of like,
Yeah.
what if you never heard it? You can't say that because that's just
still
not the
haven't heard
reality of it.
I was
still
gonna
haven't heard it.
say like, just the shit that Drake like, cause Kanye puts out like legendary albums, like concept pieces and shit like that.
Yeah.
But Drake is like the type, every single thing that he drops on his album is giving you a different vibe, and it's all hits. And you're gonna be playing that shit out forever. Like every song's gonna be on like your favorite playlist type shit. So I feel like me personally as an artist, Kanye, like I feel like Kanye is overhyping himself for me. So it's killing the hype
expectation is the
that.
thief of joy.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what he's like. He's purposely trying to set this crazy ass expectation because he's like, it's me, I have to. But in reality, like, niggas just want just your music. You get what I'm saying? Niggas just want the authentic, Mr. Old Kanye. You feel me? When niggas was
And it seems like Donda's gonna be good, but because there's so many people doing the heavy lifting,
Exactly.
that Kanye don't gotta do much. Kanye just gotta like not be ass.
Exactly.
But like you got all the top rappers in the game, like,
Exactly.
Kanye going black, bro.
huh?
Kanye going. He got a black. Though.
No.
Yeah,
I
nah.
seen like one song
You
like
gotta
we
have
was
a
talking
better
about like his
verses.
mom and everything. Like I think songs like that are dope. But like she said, Drake's so versatile that like you might not always be in the mood to listen to that Kanye album because it probably will fit one mood.
But am I
And then
ever
when,
gonna
like when
be
he
in
did
the
a
mood to
focus
listen
on the
to Drake
gospel, I was
album?
like, yeah, see, like
Well,
I
you're
don't
one of-
understand.
I'm not a.
And
I just
No,
don't
'cause
think
a lot
I've
of-
ever.
Yeah, I mean, it's
You
not
know?
even like it didn't fuck with it, but it was just like I feel like I feel like he's trying to show more than he's actually like creating. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's just the authenticity of it just seems kind of gone. It's like I
If
don't
he
know.
did like maybe like that one time at like selling out the arena, doing that show maybe one time, and then had
Yeah.
actually dropped when he was supposed to.
Why nigga living
Exactly.
there?
Like that shit would have. I feel like that shit. Like
We need
niggas would
a
have been
gang.
sitting here like really talking about
He
the
living there,
songs
bro.
rather
Fuck it.
than the rollout. Like
The reason I'd say because
If anyone else was doing that, bro, they just called him a bum, bro. You're like, you're homeless, bro. What's good with you, bro? Nigga Kanye West just fucking.
got kicked out the Kardashian crib, now he living
Now you
in
living
like
in
that
like random little
10
ass
foot,
little boy,
like 20, 10
room.
square foot
Nigga living in
cell
a
block.
cell.
Yeah. Nah, I was gonna say like I'm a big fan of Drake, but at the same time, like if I really had to pick one, I might have to listen to the Kanye album first because I know what to expect from Drake. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think that's the difference. Like I feel like when it comes down to it, as time goes by, the Drake one probably will like age better or like just be played more
yeah.
after some time. But I might have to get that immediate attention to Donda just because Drake drops every year. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's not like
no,
it's a
true.
surprise
No,
of like
that is
what's
true.
gonna come. You know, you're gonna have the R&B, you're gonna have the
Kanye
trap
putting
hits,
together
you're gonna have the.
masterpieces and shit.
You know?
Yeah, no, that is true.
So I think he would like if they did drop at the same time. I think Kanye beats him in the first week album sales, but then as just the rest of the year goes by, Drake will surpass
Yeah,
it.
that's
That's
you're
what
gonna
I
hear his songs everywhere.
What you think, bro?
I'm going for the Kanye. The only thing, I can't get no fucking Yeezys, bro. Shit trash, bro. Yeezy Day just passed. Nigga, Kanye need to hit me with some Yeezys.
Wait, so they didn't like did they restock?
Yeah, they did a restock. It was a whole day of just like restocks. Missed all of them. I answered
Damn.
some of them, missed it. Some of them I just didn't. People know it was about to drop.
So it's the
Yeah,
bots?
Foam runners. It's bots.
Yeah,
it's
it is
just
the bots.
niggas. Yeah.
Nah, it's the bots.
So it's not
It's
Kanye's
fucking
fault.
bots, bro. It's that nigga's fault, bro.
It
Why
is that
is it his
nigga's
fault?
fault. He could do a better
He
job.
can make more shoes.
But what company has done a
He
good
ain't
job
making
at like
the shoes himself.
reducing the bots, bro? Like you can't even
Adidas
get a
usually does a
PlayStation
good
5
job.
still.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel like Adidas usually does a good job with it. I feel like this was such a like spontaneous thing. They did a really shitty job.
Yeah.
So no Yeezys for you. No.
Fuck
Me
it.
either. Shit was bad, bro. Nigga had
You already got,
this
how
nigga's
many
bad,
Yeezys
bro.
in the
Can we get a
closet?
bad for the community for this nigga, bro?
nah.
Fucking random Twitter account
Cause-
talking about the Wave Runners dropping at 2 p.m. Nigga, I go on there, bro. Wait, nigga, mind
You
you,
gotta
we work-
remember, bro. He said 2 sneakers was dropping
Yeah,
at 2
yeah,
p.m.
yeah. And we
And
work
one of
with
the
youth
one of the 2 sneakers
starting at 2 p.m. And I'm like, the youth are pulling up. We're in the meet. I'm like, yo, hold on, yo. Let me see
You
what your
tryna
sneakers
cop the
looking like.
Yeezys.
Nigga, we stop everything we're doing to cop these shoes. Just do not drop.
Damn.
Wow.
Now I'm looking like, damn, this nigga care more about sneakers than his job type shit. All because this nigga, I'm
Sometimes
like,
you
nigga,
gotta
it's the
see
Wave
it through,
Runners.
bro.
Nah, that nigga's trying to cop them during the
Nigga, we
work
both
day.
trying to cop
The
them.
fuck?
What about the youth, bro?
We had them niggas in line too
I was
for the
gonna say,
fucking
yeah,
sneakers,
yeah.
bro. Yeah, everybody like, yo.
I was gonna say, nah, he had them in line. I ain't go that far. Man.
I noticed a couple times you say you do your set design and stuff. Do you see yourself getting into clothes? Like,
Yeah, definitely
Word.
fashion. Yeah, I like when I start my merch, I kind of don't. I want it to be like apparel more than
Alright.
just merchandise. So like, I want a
Yeah.
whole separate line for like clothes that I'm gonna be designing, and
That's
that's
what's up.
gonna be like my merch.
And what you marketed is like yourself or like a brand name.
The MonaVeli brand. So like apparel,
Mm.
like based off of or apparel sold through the MonaVeli brand.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Cause I just
Thank
know
you.
niggas like who like sell merch and they put their face on it or some shit. And it's like,
Yeah.
I'm
why
not
you
a-
think niggas want to rock
And
your
that's what
face?
I'm not a huge
like-
fan of the face on the merch.
I mean,
can't lie.
I'm a shorty, so it's kind of different. Like
Yeah,
niggas do rock
gotta
my
be cool when
face.
they
Like
do
I
it.
sold out a whole thing of merch with my face on it, but
I think
I
yeah,
wouldn't.
niggas. I'm
I
talking
wouldn't. Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say
like,
I
no, I
wouldn't.
mean niggas,
that
though.
wouldn't be my sole thing of merch. Like that was for like a song. I wouldn't do
Yeah.
that for like an EP or a whole album or just like my actual apparel because that's like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not.
or your
really
name
too
or
sure.
some shit like.
But that's the thing. So you find a way to do that creatively because you
Facts.
do need your name on everything. So like,
No, but I'd say like a brand name versus like having a nigga's name on my
Oh, yeah,
chest or
no
some shit. You
bullshit.
feel me? Like
just walking around like Drake.
yeah, like I rock OVO.
Yeah,
Not knowing
exactly.
You wearing a
fucking
jersey
Aubrey
right now,
Graham
man.
on me, like,
Exactly.
You wearing a jersey right now, man. I don't know, man.
that's different.
James, man. I don't know.
They don't even
Okay.
know what's behind this
Nigga,
brand.
what?
Bro, this could be a
LeBron.
custom, bro. This could have my last name on it.
It don't though.
Yeah, we
So-
cooking up a lot of shit though. We're cooking up,
For real?
and I'm excited. Thank
So what
you
you got
guys
coming for the
letting me
future? Yeah.
Sit and talk about.
Yeah, before we wrap,
Like I said,
definitely
we got the
wanna-
TsuSurf feature coming up. That's going on the EP. Well, not coming up. The TsuSurf feature's done. We got doing the visuals for that soon. Planning a little trip to New Jersey, get that done, and then everything else is basically just like the rollout, starting the rollout of the EP. And
Word.
like knocking these other visuals out. We're planning a live concert for it. Like I said, the trip to London for some visuals. Just all of that shit. Just staying
Word.
focused.
I'm
And
excited. When can we?
So
I don't want to like. I
website- the
don't want to
website
date
just
it or
launched.
anything, but like,
We gonna
when-
pull up on the
around
18th.
when can we
Yeah,
expect
thank
it?
you.
Around when can we expect?
Like spring of next year. The
Spring of
EP
next year.
spring of
Alright,
say
spring,
that.
like early like March.
You
Yeah.
heard it.
So the
Heard it here.
website's launched. My website, it's in my bio, MonaVeli.com. All of my like appearances for like shows and anything is there. All my music, any upcoming like features, any like upcoming videos, sneak peeks, all of that shit. Merch will be on the site when it drops. So yeah, just stay tuned.
Oh, she taking care of business. She,
Yeah,
she
we out
checked all her
here.
boxes,
We out
dotted all
here.
her I's, and crossed all her
Yeah.
T's. I see you. Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
Thank
spending
you
the
for
time with
having
us,
me.
for
This
real.
was dope. Like this was great conversation, no bullshit. Like this is
Word.
all shit that I've been wanting to talk about like a few weeks. Like shit's been
Word.
crazy.
Say that.
Right.
And C4, we coming for you. if
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you on Monday.
I'm dead.
So, nah, and it's been good. It's been good, you know, because we haven't recorded in 2 weeks. So for this to be the comeback episode, I feel good. My podcast
feel
energy
good.
like was fulfilled. So thank
Great
you. If you
vibes.
watching this, if you listening, it's been another episode of Bad for the Community. If you watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, do the whole shit. You feel me? Like, I don't even gotta say much. What did you say, nigga? yeah. Hit him with the ball. Ah, yeah.